Good morning. Today, as we start another week, I wanted to repeat one of the quotes that I used in the prayer yesterday from Dr. King, but also wanted to tie that in, if I can, with the book of Jonah, which is our first lectionary reading for this week. The statement by Dr. King was, "Faith is taking a step when we can't see the entire staircase." It's kind of hard to tie that in maybe with Jonah because Jonah didn't want to take a step. God had called him and told him to go to the Ninevites, but Jonah hated the Ninevites, and therefore he didn't want to go to the Ninevites. He didn't want them to accept God. He didn't want them. All he wanted to happen was for God to punish the Ninevites because he didn't like them. Well, if we go back to Dr. King and try to tie that in, I think the tie-in is that God calls us to do something. Jonah ran from that call, and the entire point of the book of Jonah is to show us how we can't run from God's call. I'm so glad that Dr. King didn't run from God's call. I can't imagine what it would have been like for him to feel that call upon his life, to make a bold step, to step out and to make a difference. I know that in his life that was cut short, he didn't accomplish everything that he wanted to do, but I think it's important that he lived out that statement. He took a step when he couldn't see the staircase. Jonah ran away. The point of that story is that we can't run from God. If Dr. King hadn't taken a step when he did, God would have kept nudging him and urging him to take a step. And he would have eventually taken that step, I believe. I know that in my life, God pushes me and nudges me to be a better person all the time. And he urges me to take steps to do the things that I should. He may do the same with you. He may be calling you to a new and a different ministry within the church or even outside the walls of the church. If he is, I hope this week you'll remember Jonah and remember that you can't run from God, but also remember Dr. King's quote that faith is taking the step when you can't see the stairs. Maybe God's calling you to a step of faith. If so, I hope you'll take it. God bless you and have a wonderful day.